Hello, new friends and old. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to this video. It is going to be a what I eat in a day Christmas Eve edition because I love Christmas and all of the amazing food and desserts that come with it. So there's a lot of good food planned and I'm super excited to get into it and show you what my dad and I have been cooking. I hope it's somewhat inspirational, somewhat helpful, or at the very least, kind of interesting. Make sure to follow my foodsta to see more food inspiration, see what I'm baking or eating mostly for breakfast on there, but yeah. And as a quick disclaimer before I get right on into the video, if you are currently struggling with your relationship with food, please just click out. This is not worth it. It should not be used for comparison purposes or anything like that, because we all have very different energy needs and very different bodies. Let's get on into it. So for breakfast, I'm making oatmeal, and it's 2 parts milk to 1 part oats, and I also added some cocoa powder and mashed up a banana to go inside for the natural sweetness. Sorry, it looks kind of gross. I was mashing it with the spoon I used to get the cocoa powder, so it looks kind of chocolatey. But yeah, I love adding banana to my oats. And now I'm just putting it in a bowl and getting ready to make the toppings. So first I'm adding some raspberries to the rest of my Greek yogurt, and then attempting to mash that with the spoon. It ended up working, but it took me a second. And I just wanted that really pretty pink color that you'll see in a moment. I actually ended up adding more raspberries, and then I added that onto my oatmeal with some banana coins. And then I sprinkled on some pomegranate seeds because we love our winter fruit here. And that was breakfast. And as you can see, the texture is pretty good, actually. It was very thick oatmeal, but I really enjoyed it. Here's me just enjoying my breakfast and watching Queen's Gambit on Netflix. Moving on to lunch, we're starting off with some bok choy, I believe, from our garden, adding some oyster sauce to a pot with some salt and later some vinegar, I believe, and just cooking that down. It looks like a ton, and then as you can see, it just shrinks to basically nothing. Now we're just plating that up. For the other lunch dish, my dad is first cooking up some of this marinated chicken, and it looks like there's a lot of oil, but some of it was definitely removed after it was cooked. And then we're cutting up, I say we, this was all my dad, and as you can see, the way he's cutting it seems a little bit scary, but it worked out. This is some kind of tofu product. I'm not entirely sure what it's called, but he's just cutting that into slivers. And then in a pan with some green onions from the garden, oil, some of that spicy paste, and this other thing that I don't know what it's called in English, and also adding the tofu product and just cooking that down. The chicken was removed and then added back in, and here is our lunch setup. I'm watching some medical school vlogs and also having an RX bar. All of this was super, super delicious. And the way that this is cooked makes me actually really enjoy vegetables. It's not that I don't enjoy them, but these were really good. And here's my dad asking if they were too salty, and they were not. They were really, really delicious. And then I got indecisive about my RX bar. I love RX bars, all of them. But then I decided I wanted a coconut one instead of peanut butter, so I got that. And that's what I had for lunch instead. And I also had some pomegranate seeds. As I said, we love our winter fruit here, and I finished all of that. So since I love pomegranate and ate all of that one, I decided to peel another one and got really confused about this apron. It's a long story, but basically I have pomegranate juice over a lot of clothes right now, so I needed this. And here's me just cutting it and peeling it, which was very tedious, and I feel like I'm doing something wrong even though I'm following the instructions. It just seems to take me a long time, but honestly, I'm not complaining because I got to watch some more Queen's Gambit, which has really been entertaining me since school ended. And here is the fruit of my labor. And then I decided to make some coffee because I just got this Keurig adapter so that I can use K-cups in my Keurig View. I had some of that Colombian coffee. Then instead of creamer or anything like that, I just added this unsweetened almond milk. And the swirl was kind of disappointing, not gonna lie, but this was really good. And now moving on to dinner, I decided to air fry some sweet potatoes. These are one of my favorite things to have, and the air fryer is a lifesaver. And I just struggled a lot trying to get that air fryer to work, but it was delicious. And then I also air fried some cherry tomatoes. I seasoned with paprika, cumin, salt, pepper, and a little bit of oil. And then again, I struggle so hard with the air fryer, and then I realized I just needed to move that little plastic piece. But anyway, I did these for 5 minutes at 370 degrees, and the sweet potatoes were 400 degrees for basically as long as it took to get them soft and edible. And my dad was also cooking some duck. And here's the final look at our dinner. We have some green beans, the duck, some leftovers from lunch, some dates, and of course my precious roasted sweet potatoes and cherry tomatoes. I really enjoyed all of that. I think my favorite part was the duck. And after dinner, I had some baklava, and that was it. Alright, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoy watching these myself, so probably expect more to come. But yeah, this was really fun for me, and I hope you liked it. Alright, bye.